Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Kruznik's Purgatory. I'm your host, Kruznik X. In the last episode, we are well on our way to hunting down the cardinal virtue, Andrea. In the last episode, we learned about Lawnbird, Lawnbird? Where the frick? Lawnbird. So we met Lawnbird, Lue-Reeq's rival in the race for slaying Andrea, and we also met Lue-Reeq's father, who is an even bigger prick, which is actually saying something, because last episode you had to feel a little bit sorry for Lue-Reeq. And you know, I'm feeling sorry for him because I'm not calling him an entitled little shit. Well, I mean, I just called him that right now, but still. He's even less entitled than his father, and that's saying something. But anyway, it's a race against time now, so let's not waste any more. I'm just making sure that I just want to make sure I didn't, Disciple Wardrobe. No, wait. Roll quest, there we go. Okay, I'm doing it right. Alright, let's continue with the level 76 quest, The Hunter's Legacy. Chris, my friend! Thank the gods you're here! Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea, but alas. So, you haven't gone outside for even a bit. Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before. And I had! My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter had a fatal weakness. And so, in the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Then there can be no doubt. Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvara lives in Gate Town in Colusia. Let's be off then. Alright, back to Gate Town. Alright, we'll go by way of right again. me wishes that ahead of time that I had, you know, taken the time to do more in terms of, you know, getting the ether currents. But for the life of me, I spent most of it trying to get my previous jobs up to level 70, so... But at least now I can worry about bigger and better things, because I finally finished all the Stormblood jobs up to, or I've gotten them all up to 70, so... I should remember these roads, but... Going up. Where is she? There she is. Chris, this is Miss Olvara, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. My, you've grown into such a strapping young man. But I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little Reek. Not in front of him, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Brenda Ray? Of all the reasons you could have had. Aye, those stories were of Brenda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day. The legend so many aspire to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death, as sin-eaters. But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. Then it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvara, Chris and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again? Wicked White, is that? Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Brenda Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from Mom's array even, by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beast never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Brenda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades, earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice. And so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrend, the Devourer of Souls, Balam Keats. But what Brenda Ray did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing. For when she faced Balam Keats, The beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew naught of her fallen friends, or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Lue-Reeq. While in Colusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day. And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Lue-Reeq's ears. Balam Keats, Scourge of Norvrend, Devourer of Souls, had been spawned wandering the Setia swamps. 'Twas a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions as she had her old. So it was that Lue-Reeq ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balam Keats, alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed, she rejoined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Lue-Reeq, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin-eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me. And to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Chris, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balam Keats, the one that took her from Amareng to Colusia, then her next destination must be... the Kingdom of Rainbows, Ilmeg. Wait, what? No! She went to the Raktika Greatwood, the city of swamps to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away! I figured I'd give the wrong answer. Now listen, Reek. There's an awful lot of people who don't know about Lue-Reeq, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go, and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart, and decide for yourself. And be safe. Chris, was it? It is such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could. But when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it is a miracle the boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. that goes for you too as well, I think. Alright, let's head to Raktika. Just south of just a little south of Slitherbow. Okay. Just to reply to Voldane right quick, yeah, that's all I need is the, ether current quests for everything. Though, I could have sworn... I don't remember. But did I? Yes, I did. Thank the 12! There he is. Oh, and we got a duty to face. When I was little, Miss Olvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let's commence our search at once, and keep your weapons at the ready, my friend. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. And so it began. What? Now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me! And another flashback, courtesy of the Echo. I wish you were all here with me, but I know it's better that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard, and this time, I'm ready for your tricks. And now we play as Renda Ray. And we sound like Dr. Seuss. In the coming battle, you will fight as Renda Ray. Alright, I have... Second Wind... Straight Shots... I don't have much. This is gonna suck. Balam Keats! Vengeance will be mine this day! Oh shit, shit. Oh, that was not good. Just wait until I hit you with one of my dulling arrows! Ah! My ears! Need to use the arrows! This is gonna hurt. All I need is one good shot with a dulling arrow. There we go. It worked! I've got you now, you bastard! You'll pay for taking them from me! Like I'll let you roar again! I've got plenty of arrows left! Yes! Yes! Just like that! Ugh. Without your roar, you're nothing! You're not hitting me with that again. Absolutely fucking not. Oops. It was my fault. My failure. That's why I have to do it alone. If I'd only been this strong back then, they'd still be alive! You can feel it, can't you? The pain, the fear, serves you right! What the? Where's this coming from? Gah! I won't let it end like this! We won't! God damn it, Randa! Made it in the nick, I say! Are you hurt? Don't worry, I've got you! The lone wolf just had to do it on her own terms. Aye, well, I was never good at indulging foolishness. Don't tell me you followed my trail! I'll tell you about it after we kill this bloody bastard, aye? Something's wrong! It's shrugging off our attacks! It's coming from me and Renda! Keep your distance! Gather around Nilbert and lend him your strength! I owe you one. Gonna roar again, huh? The hells you will! I've got plenty arrows left for you yet! Well struck! Keep it up! Focus, everyone! Renda! Nilbert! Assist Lomit, quickly! Ooh, that was close. We're almost there. Summoning all its strength for something big! Finish it!
Everyone to me! I'll lend you my power! Together, we will avenge my fallen friends!
Almost! Duty complete. Tough old bugger. Everyone all right?
Oddbert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told her that much. But I haven't told you about my old partners. Together, we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norvrand. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. And somewhere along the line we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam Keats. I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance, but I had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot, and thought that maybe, with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked. And since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know. The next town, the next job. The weeks flew by. And after a time, I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again.
Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin. Those bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you? What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Brandon and Neilbert are whispering about me behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. This one's worth a fortune, eh? And fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh gods, not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balam Keat's demise, until Oddbird's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Renderay, I trust that next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation.
And then I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Oh, fine. But if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite.
Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on the technicality.
Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion?
That gladiator looks familiar. Wake up, damn you! Hello? What is wrong? What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea! You know what? I've had enough! Excuse me? Enough, I say! Yes, I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. Good luck with that. Upon our return to Gate Town, you will be given your final payment, and we will be free to go our separate ways. Yeah, fine, go ahead. You want to be a dick biscuit about it? What a dick blister. And here we are. Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You are such a disappointment. Consider this the formal dissolution of our partnership. That none ever again speak the names Reek and Chris in the same breath. Yes, never again. With that, I bid you good day.
When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, and decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles.
So the next quest will be given by Olvara. Honestly, though, I think Lue-Reeq was a little bit of a dick piston on that one. But that's going to be it for this episode of Cruise Next Purgatory. A special thank you to Voldane for following me on Twitch. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the follow button below. Click the follow button. What am I doing? If you're watching this on... Let me try that again. If you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. Also, be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruise the Gex. Signing out.